Hey guys, Corey with Palmetto Battery Pros, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing video on UNO Batteries 51.8 volt 90 amp hour lithium golf cart battery. The battery and installation bundle will ship in one hazmat labeled cardboard box. There's some heavy foam padding. So I've gone ahead and removed everything from the box. And this is everything that comes in the battery and installation kit. Of course, you have your UNO battery. Here's your main positive and negative cable. This is your charger connection. It's going to connect to the onboard charger, which this is a 15 amp lithium ion charger. It's going to hook to the cart via the 90ah AC port. It does come with a bracket that should cover up your existing charge receptacle hole, the hardware. Some extra zip ties for wire management. And you will mount this battery to your cart using these provided long zip ties. And I will do some installation videos I should have available shortly that'll show you how secure this connection is. UNO provides these little brackets here that hold the zip tie in place and protect the battery edges. This is the connection piece that's going to connect the battery to the cart. And also there's these really nice Velcro strips that are really strong, so you can mount this to the inside of the cart as well. UNO provides a voltage meter. It is pretty small and basic, but it gets the job done, and they are working on some things with their mobile app that will replace this voltage meter. And I'll discuss a little bit about that here in a minute. And lastly, UNO provides a quick start guide and also information on how to register your warranty. Okay, I went ahead and hooked everything up like it would be hooked up in the cart. And again, I'll do some installation videos that will go into detail, but we'll start with the AC port. This is a 90ah AC port, it is provided. And we will plug in to the charger input. Our charger output wire hooks up to the battery right here with this very secure and weatherproof connection. Here's our battery output, which hooks to this junction block. And this is where you're gonna put all your 48 volt supply from the cart here. And if you wanna use the voltage meter, you would just run it positive and negative here on the 48 volt supply. And this kit is designed just to be a super simple and quick install. Okay, now let's discuss the battery. This is UNO Batteries 51.8 volt 90 amp hour lithium golf cart battery. UNO Batteries is a company located in Idaho, and this battery was completely designed 100% in the United States. The UNO Batteries BMS is proprietary, and because UNO Batteries does all of their assembly, they have 100% control over the quality of their batteries. UNO Batteries may be new to the lithium golf cart battery space, but they are very experienced in producing batteries. They've been producing really technical batteries for unmanned aerial vehicles and drones for the US government for the last several years, and now they are stepping into the commercial space. This battery has a maximum voltage of 58.8 volts and a minimum of 42 volts. It has a 1000 amp peak discharge rate, which then drops down to 200 amps for 2 minutes. And the final continuous amp draw is 100 amps. This battery weighs 48 pounds. The charge rate is 15 amps. The dimensions are 10 inches long by 6 3/4 wide and 11 1/4 inch tall. The max ambient temperature of this battery is 140 degrees, and the minimum is -40, and the minimum charge temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a lithium ion battery, and more specifically, it is a nickel metal cobalt 532 chemistry type. So without getting too deep, I'll discuss the differences between nickel metal cobalt and the more widely used lithium iron phosphate chemistries. First of all, the chemistry is denser than lithium iron phosphate. Nickel metal cobalt does have longer range. It is a little bit more expensive. It has a faster charging time, and it should be noted that this chemistry is safely and commonly used in higher demand applications like high-end EVs. So lithium iron phosphate is a more stable chemistry, but UNO has engineered this battery with safety features built into the battery management system, as well as an actual physical protection. Inside this hard plastic case, there is a material that encases the battery management system in the cells. So in the case of any type of thermal event, the material actually tunes the cells and the management system to prevent a fire. And to prove how safe and well built this battery is, the team over at UNO has produced several videos where they just do some really crazy things to the battery. I think they played basketball with it, they dunked it in water, they put it in a sauna that was up to like 160 degrees. So after they finish torturing the battery, they drop it into a golf cart and just take off, and the battery works perfectly. So that says a lot to how confident the UNO team is in their product. Real quick, I'll run through the protections that are built into the battery management system. You have over and under voltage protection, over and under temperature protection. You have charge current protection, discharge short circuit protection, and over current cell protection. And those battery management protections are built in to protect the battery over its long lifespan. The charging current for this battery is 15 amps, and UNO does provide the 15 amp lithium ion charger, and it is highly recommended. I mean, it is mandatory that you use their charger. This charger is specifically built for this battery, and you can damage the battery or the charger if you use a different type of charger. And lastly, it is recommended that once you finish a charge cycle to unplug your charger and not leave it plugged in all the time. And again, you cannot charge this battery under 32 degrees Fahrenheit, but you can use and discharge this battery in temperatures as low as -40. This battery does come with a 10-year manufacturer warranty. It is prorated, and I will put the link to the terms and conditions for UNO and also their warranty in the description of this video. So one clear advantage UNO has over their competitors is their mobile app. They have the best app on the market, and it is only going to get better. There's going to be new features added to the app. And what's really cool is that UNO has the ability to remotely update the software in this battery. So existing customers will be able to update their software and get all the newest features that are coming out. There are some really cool things that are going to be possible with this battery. Okay, so I went ahead and downloaded the UNO app. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. First thing you're gonna have to do when you open up the app is sign up. Once you enter in your email address and create a password, you'll come to this welcome screen and you will scan for your device, and it will ask you to scan the QR code. It will ask you a couple permissions. Once you scan the QR code in the top right of the battery, it will ask you to name your device. So this is really cool. It asks to update the firmware and says there's new firmware available. So we're gonna go ahead and hit yes and update this firmware. So it took about 30 seconds and we have the newest firmware installed. Okay, so it took us about 1 minute to update the firmware, and we rebooted the battery. And now we can see from our mobile app, and I'll bring it a little bit closer. You can see it shows our state of charge at 52%. We're at 51 volts. Right here you can see the charge amps and the charge time, and you can also see the discharge amps and discharge time. There's a scan, diagnostic, firmware update. So let's see what these are. Okay, scan is just to connect our battery to our app. So diagnostics is going to give us information. It's going to give us the BMS version. It's going to give you all the cell voltages, so you can see if those are nice and level and they are perfectly in line. It's just going to give you all of this information, so you can go in and check and see if anything is going on in your battery, that it's operating properly. So if you ever did have a problem, this is the first place you'd want to go to find out what's going on before you contacted your authorized dealer. So now we'll check our firmware updates, and it should just tell us that we're up to date. Your Uno battery is up to date. That's exactly what it is. And the last link, please confirm that you want to unbind this battery from your account. No, we don't want to unbind. We're going to leave everything set up as is. So that is the app, and there are some really cool features that are coming out. And like I said, even the existing customers will be able to get all of these new features by updating the firmware on the battery. And something real cool that I think is coming out pretty quickly is that they want to do away with the voltage meter. So you will use your phone in the place of the voltage meter, and they're going to make this super simple and super cool. So everyone has their phone on them all the time. You always have your voltage meter. And in regards to range, I have not range tested one of these batteries yet, but I'm about to, and compare it to some lithium iron phosphate battery, 105 amp hour batteries. So please subscribe and look for those videos coming out here soon in the next couple weeks. But out of this 90 amp hour nickel metal cobalt battery, you should receive upwards of 60 miles per charge in a stock golf cart on a normal route under a normal load. And I think with an upgraded cart, upgraded 600 amp controller, lifted, all the bells and whistles, you're probably somewhere in the 40 to 45 mile range on one single 90 amp hour battery pack. And the last thing I wanted to point out about these Uno batteries is that you can put two of these in parallel to double your range in amp hour rating. So instead of 90 amp hours, you would be at 180 amp hours. And I think, on a stock golf cart, that's gonna put you at over 100 miles per charge. All right, guys, that's it for the Uno batteries unboxing of their 51.8 volt, 90 amp hour lithium golf cart battery. I hope this video was useful and answers some questions you may have on this product. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Or please feel free to call me at Palmetto Battery Pros, weekdays 9 to 5. We are an authorized dealer for Uno, so if you'd like to order one of these batteries, please give us a call during normal business hours, or you can order online at palmettobatterypros.com. If we missed anything or got any information wrong, please let us know. We appreciate the feedback. We're not know-it-alls and we're constantly learning, so we appreciate that. As always, hit that like and subscribe button. We have more lithium unboxing videos and installation videos coming out. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys next time. We appreciate you watching. Have a good one.